should have stayed, were the signs I ignored.
Connecting communities across the nation. NCN News and Current Affairs. Broadcasting live from the News Center of National Communication Network. Always ahead, News on Air.
For the headlines, DepEd Cotabato Division guarantees better education amid COVID-19. Radio broadcasting as method of new learning instruction. Teacher broadcasters experience TV broadcasting firsthand. Good day, Philippines. Welcome to the program where we deliver factual information on time. I am KYLA, your truth upholder for a 5-minute broadcast. For the details of our news. As the 4-day training for selected teacher broadcasters started last Tuesday, delegates from different schools of Cotabato Division gathered at Nang National High School. Let us know the current situation from our News on Air patroller, JESSELLE SALOC. Jess, tell us some updates.
Yes, KYLA. Stay at home. That is the current situation of every learner for the school year 2020-2021, as face-to-face classes will not be allowed until students will be immunized by the vaccine against COVID-19, as per advised by the President Duterte during one of his address to the public. The Department of Education, or DepEd Cotabato Division, is now doing their best to provide quality education in this new normal environment.
Do you agree na yung boses ng taong nag-deliver ay nakaka-affect din sa learning process ng bata?
One of the Cotabato Division's preparations is the seminar for the selected teacher broadcasters, script writers, content and video editors to heighten their knowledge and skills about the virtual mode of teaching. Aligned with the DepEd's Learning Continuity Plan, the said training is part of the new learning modalities that delivers lesson not only via television but also radio and printed lessons or learning materials. That's the latest update here at Nang National High School. Giselle SALOC, always ahead. News on Air. Back to studio.
Thank you, Jess. Up next, radio broadcasting as method of new learning instruction. Teacher broadcasters experience TV broadcasting firsthand. All of this when we return.
Just imagine a life with us together, we two. Just imagine all of our dreams coming true. Just imagine everything that we're gonna do.
Just trust in me.
Yeah, just imagine every day it's just me and you. Just imagine the sky that would always be blue. Just imagine there's nothing, girl, that we couldn't do.
Just trust in me.
Just imagine.
Sweet pomelo, paborito ng Langendo.
And we are back. As included in the 4-day training, radio broadcasting basics were introduced for the teacher broadcasters. For further details, we have TAC'S.
As the Department of Education introduces several options in the new learning modalities, teachers are exploring the radio-based instruction that will be broadcasted to the different local radio stations. The RBI training does not only include script and content writing, but also audio editing. The teacher broadcasters are expected to plan lessons that are crafted to fit the RBI mode of learning. The focus would be on the most essential learning competencies while applying the basic techniques of radio broadcasting. In an interview with Randy Gutierrez, a teacher from Carmen National High School, shares his strategies to ensure that learners keep their focus while listening to broadcasts.
being clear in giving instructions. That is the most important thing of all. A teacher in the RBI should be well-versed in using the radio as one of the platforms.
RBIs ensure inclusive education as a supplementary learning material to the available modules that will be used by the students starting this opening of classes on August 24, 2020. With the different modalities utilized, the DepEd is firm to implement its learning continuity plan. TAC'S always ahead, news on air.
As the teachers accepted the challenge to take on TV broadcasting as one of the new modes of teaching, our Selfie News patroller Trish VASQUEZ will give us some glimpse off-cam.
Utilizing a do-it-yourself studio, a TV broadcast method of teaching was introduced to the teacher broadcasters coming from the different schools of Cotabato Division as the academic year 2020-2021 starts with students staying at home.
A demonstration in operating the necessary equipment was made. Tips were offered by the facilitators on what to do while in front of the camera, and an orientation on how every role in a production was performed on the second day of the training. According to Angelica Bilan-Diaz, teacher 1 from the Langala National High School, her first experience in front of the camera was a little bit difficult, but with the help of her team, they made the recording successful.
Well, my experience as a first-time teacher broadcaster, I enjoyed being a teacher broadcaster. Although this is my first time, nakakatuwa na nakakakaba, and while we were recording, it was fun, especially with the team na masyadong understanding for me as a first-time teacher broadcaster. Kasi maraming mali-mali. So my team was so understanding.
With education that is accessible via mass media, DepEd Division secures quality learning for all students. Trish VASQUEZ always ahead, Selfie News on air.
Those were the top stories for this hour. For more latest news, just visit our page www.ncn.com.ph. This has been your truth upholder, KYLA DEQUILLA, embracing the diverse culture in the country, giving you a global perspective and a national coverage. Always ahead, news on air.
Bringing you a world-class journalism, going above and beyond. Always ahead, news on air.
I know you like this. When shit don't go your way, you needed me to fix it. And like me, I did. But I've been out of every reason. Now suddenly you're asking for it back. Could you tell me where'd you get the nerve? Yeah, you could say you miss all that we had, but I don't really care how bad it hurts when you broke me